Okay guys, just another knife review. I'm going to need to get off these knife reviews and get on something else, I think. Run out of knives fairly soon. Like a man that's run out of knives or something like that. So, this is a knife that Mr. T would be proud to wear himself. Look at that neck chain. You just... That's pure quality, that is. You know, you can't get that for under, I don't know, £1 or something. So like $2. That's pure quality right there. So the knife, I can't find any information about it on the internet. It was ordered from the German website where I got my Kubotan from and some other stuff. The only thing I can really tell you about it is it's made by Fury, and that's about it. That's all I could find out, and it's made in China, and I'm assuming it's some sort of stainless steel. It's probably like 440 stainless steel again if it's from China. So it comes with this long sort of black, I don't know if it's powder coated or what, but this black ball chain anyway, this bead chain, so you can wear it around your neck, and this moulded plastic sheath. Has a nice tight fit. I mean, it's not going to fall out on you or anything. It's got these little notches on either side that sort of correspond with notches in the case. It's actually a throwing knife of sorts, and it works pretty well. It's got a good weight to it. The handles, you know, the handle's weighted heavier, so it's got good rotation on it. This one's pretty beat up. It's had a lot of use by me. Nice knife if you're out walking in the countryside or something, just to stick under your coat, because it doesn't weigh that much, and it's intrusive. You know, it's got a really flat profile on it, and the handle's nice and thin, and it's, you know, it's not too bulky. It's got a nice shape to it, nice texture. Kind of the case has got the same texture on. Nice texture. So, you know, got wet hands or something, or greasy. I don't know why you'd have greasy hands. Maybe had to fry up in an English an English pub or something. Pub? Why would you have a fry up in? Well, I suppose you would have a fry up in a pub. So you've been to an English chip shop, so you have greasy hands, and you find yourself in the countryside mysteriously. So let's go good. I don't know. Completely went off on a tangent there. So yeah, that's good grip. I think the screws will all be stainless steel as well. I mean, none of it's perished, and it's been well used. It's been in the dirt quite a lot of the times because I'm not very good at hitting my target when I'm throwing my knives. Nice profile, nice thin blade, sharpened on both sides. It's got this sort of, you know, it goes down to a nice point and then drops off at a good angle. Really sharp. I think it's been touched up a couple of times since we've had it. You know, the only problem with this whole knife is I should be working for Fury, because I've found, you know, I know something they could have done with this knife that would have made it sell so much better, and it would have given it a higher profile on the internet. Because you search Fury throwing knives and you can't find this, or at least I can't find it. Maybe somebody else can, and maybe you can find out how much it is. I think it would have been about 4, 5, 6 quid somewhere. It wasn't expensive, but the design fault is this here. Now it looks fairly nice, but I always thought that should be a bottle opener. I mean, how cool would that be? You know, you can, you know, I know I've got a bottle to sort of show you one, but you could pop your beer open, and then you throw your knife at a herd of oncoming ninjas herding like sheep to get your Mr. T star necklace, because I pity the fool who doesn't have one of these knives. so would Mr. T. But all in all, it's a pretty cool knife. Like I say, fairly cheap. It's not expensive if you can find one. I don't know where this one came from. Maybe this was the only one ever made, and I own it, and it's actually worth £1,000,000. But I'll sell you for 15 quid. I don't think my dad would be too chuffed since it's his. But yeah, so if you can find one, I definitely recommend giving it a try as a thrower, or if you're just wanting something to drop in your pocket. Unfortunately, the only option they gave you is either a neck knife or nothing, because they wouldn't have made, it wouldn't have been too much work to just put a few more holes on, or maybe some sort of loop so you could attach it to your leg, or something else, or your belt, I guess. But we've got it as a neck knife. Like I say, it's a good. I would say it's a good tight lockup, but I just pulled it out, so I've just been proven wrong. So just ignore this whole review and subscribe. But yeah, definitely give it a try. Fury knives, quite good, not too expensive. And thanks for watching.